The reality is most businesses do not sell. We work with businesses that sell. We're in the business of getting your business sold. But today let's talk about 5 reasons why a business may not sell. Like how does an owner or a business get in that situation? The first big one here I'd say is that the expectations of value are too high, right? So in other words, the value for the business is not market or data based, right? And so that's kind of critical, and that's where we start in the sale process, right? With any owner is the valuation and preparation process. Second, inflexible deal structure. Some owners say, I want 100% cash, or I don't want a buyer that has a lender, or I'm not open to 10% seller financing. Like any of those things, right? Like that can scare away prospective acquirers. Third, seller burnout or health issues, right? So sometimes the seller has waited too long to contact someone like myself, right? In other words, their business has started to decline. Perhaps they don't have the energy that they used to have. Maybe they've lost a couple of key employees. I had an owner reach out to me this last year in 2022 that had a whole team of people leave and defect to a competitor, and it crushed him. It was just three key people, right, for the business. So sometimes people get in that sort of situation, and it can be a real challenge. Fourth, lack of planning. Like perhaps you did just lose a key employee, or you've lost a big customer, things like that. You haven't been thinking ahead about selling the business when it was in a good state. And then the fifth big thing I would say here is wrong advisors. And I've got a story about this from this last year. I talked to a husband and wife that own a machine shop in Washington several times, valued the business, great business, been around 30 years in Washington. And in that part of the state, they were evaluating our firm, right, against a local real estate broker in Central Washington. I looked up the local real estate broker. His firm's got 300 Google reviews, looks great, beautiful website, et cetera, et cetera. No businesses for sale on the site, and looks like he has no experience selling businesses. And so in this case, they chose a local real estate broker instead of somebody who specializes in business sales. And I would say that this is something that sometimes owners do to shoot themselves in the foot, right? So you want somebody who specializes in business sales and not necessarily an attorney or a CPA or goodness forbid, right? Like a regular residential real estate broker. So those are 5 things that we want to avoid, right? That will decrease the probability of selling your business. I'm Ryan Hemmert at Washington Business Brokers.